Well, what can I say but let's keep exploring, keeping the loss of the Japanese out of our minds, because it really does not affect us. I feel almost bad about it, but as I said previously, their own damn fault for only building like 3 or 4 cities at most. Hey, look, more guys I can't get by. Fantastic. I'd, I should seriously run a pool, like $1 per person. You try to guess what year he's going to die in, because he's never getting out of there. Eventually there's going to be war, and unless I have the troops there to salvage him, he's gone. He's toast. Toast a la ghost. Seriously, should be done. But what can you do, other than build Cartman 1675? Wow. Already in 1010 AD. You'll notice now it's every 10 years, so it slows down for a while. And there's another thing to remember. You're playing Civilization. If the enemy ever, changes governments, that's another time that they can attack you and be total dill holes. Because there's no, like, there's no penalty to them because they're in total anarchy. There's no government in place. Because the citizens are revolting. They are revolting. Like John Revolting. Or is that John Travolta? I can never remember. Regardless, I really got to kill that leader sometime and get that monies. Oh, Marathon, I am going to wreck you like George Bush wrecks a Japanese banquet. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how that phases in for me. Hi, look at that. Meowth No One's finally going to get the improvements he's been waiting I don't know how long to get. We all know he needs some improvement. Whew! Does he ever. Ah, Sir Barton's lady. A long-time sub. Well deserving of a city. Well, look at this. Another little chunk of black disappearing. You know, I gotta be careful how I say that. Some of you people who like to imply things on sayings would say that I'm being racist. But I'm not. I don't know why you get that idea. Big Wimply, build city walls. And everyone, banking. So with banking, we can now research democracy, which allows the Statue of Liberty, which allows any form of government to be chosen, even if you lack it. And then there's also JS Box Cathedral there, which, A, it's going to cancel out the effect of the Oracle, and B, you can build, you want to build that one on a continent where you have a lot of cities. It decreases unhappy people per city on the same continent by 2. Unfortunately, I lack a super duper continent, so it's going to have to go in my first area, my starting area, which is okay. There's some cities there, but really, that's like an ideal wonder if you're playing on like a single landmass. That's a great wonder to have because it just takes a lot of the unhappy stuff out of the equation. But anyway, back to the Statue of Liberty. It allows you to form any type of government. So I mean, if I built that, I'd be able to build, say, communism if I wanted to, or like fundamentalism, or actually, well, I have democracy since I need democracy to get a Statue of Liberty apparently. Really, all you need to do is have some sucker French to give it to you, give you a big statue like that. But I digest. And they all have their wonders and wonders. They all have their advantages and disadvantages. My goodness, getting lost in my own hype. Ridiculous. Kingdom Cards. If you guys haven't checked out Kingdom Cards' channel yet, go to Kingdom Cards' channel. Check out his Mike Tyson Punch-Out educational videos there. And he says he's actually going to redo the series eventually because he feels it's not that good, but it's ridiculous. They're funny, they're informative, and they give you all the information you could possibly need to kick some serious ass in that game. Like, you may think you know that game. Nah, he shows you how to rip that game a new one. Figuratively, you don't actually have to rip it a new one. You can leave that up to crazy Mike Tyson and his ear-biting ways. Oh, the Greeks developed construction. Oh my goodness. Pretty soon they might get throwing rocks, and then I'd really be in trouble. No, I'm kidding. They've actually got some okay military stuff. That's one thing that type of character, the military expansionist, will actually do, is they will develop military tech. So I'm sure they're going to be going after gunpowder soon. They'll probably develop it as soon as they can, honestly. Alright, you can't load onto a ship and then unload later. That's just silly. And more black area to uncover for that ship. I mean, it's starting to come along. You look at that map in the top right corner. It's starting to look pretty damn fancy. There's just that swath where the Greeks, no doubt, have expanded all over the place. But them's the price you pay sometimes. Man, that's a lot of road and irrigation. Of course, there's a lot of engineers running around that area. Used to be settlers. But you can see just how fast engineers work. They are just beautiful. Yep, explosives. So chemistry and then explosives, very good to have. Especially if you have the freebie upgrade from Leonardo's workshop, which is invention. Oh man. I'm just salivating. Sorry, I had to clear my mouth. But still, that sounded so wrong. Oh god. There's a horrible, horrible joke just waiting to happen. And I know about 900 of you are going to do it. Because, well, you're LCD. You're lowest common denominator. I know how it rolls. I'm in the same boat. I just try to fight it and pretend. I just bought myself a marketplace because I've actually got money right now, so I can actually do such things. Now I'm going to go after physics. Ooh, physics is good. The reason I like physics is it allows you to research steam engine. Steam engine gives you access to ironclads. You can't put troops on an ironclad, but an ironclad has a defense of 4 and an attack of 4. It is like the first really good naval attacking unit, and if you get them first, you can terrorize the coastline of your enemies and just blow the crap out of their units in the on shore, and then you can just march in with your regular troop and take over cities really easy. It's a great way to get a foothold on a landmass. So like I could blow up Marathon there, for instance, or any other Greek city along the coast. Not that I've seen them yet, but I'm getting there. I'm slowly working my way forward. I'm just ignoring them for the moment because, well, we already know they're going to be expanded all over that island. I'm more concerned about claiming as many of the other islands for myself, because my turns just aren't long enough, damn it. That was a weird route on that engineer walk, but what do I know? I'm just an idiot. Alright, so now what? Oh yes, more stuff to uncover, of course. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now at this point in the game, when you're pulling in a lot of money, when you build a new city, it's probably best to start buying your garrison immediately. Now you can make it a little, later in the game when the units start to get more expensive on production, you can buy like an engineer first and then switch over to them and buy the rest. That'll save you some money. Not a lot, but it'll save you like say 100 gold here or there. And that adds up if you still keep building the whole way through the game like I do. Yeah, that's the other thing. You should probably quit building around, I don't know, 1700 or so, because you've got, especially if you've got this many cities, you've got more than enough. But, as it's been stated so many times, I am a score whore, and I am just going to keep pumping out cities like you wouldn't believe. Besides, you guys seem to be having fun trying to figure out which subscriber will be next. Oh my. I think I might have misspelled a name there, but, well, what can you do? I think 2 loaf of bread might be misspelled. So maybe I'll check into that and fix that in the future sometime. Whatever. It's not too big of a concern. The bigger concern is the fact I don't rename cities when I find them. But one thing at a time, you got to work within what you got. You don't want to be going too crazy. Too crazy is a bad thing. They just keep teasing me. They're like, hey, we're going to let him out of there. Just, yeah, we're really considering it. Really? Oh, no, wait, we're going to stick a warrior there. Despite the fact that a warrior is a pathetic unit to still have it, what, like 1100 AD? Sorry, 1080 AD. I didn't mean to undersell it. Or oversell it, pardon me, not undersell it. Listen to me. I don't know my unders from my overs. Who we got next? Why, it's Laghap. Good old Laghap. So we're going to put that musketeer finally under the support of that place, which will help the other place that's all like, wah, we don't want a musketeer out in the wild. We're whiny bitches. Because, you don't want to deal with whiny bitches. That sucks ass. Serious, super duper ace. And this Solemn Vow. Great username, by the way. Love that. This Solemn Vow. There I am buying up garrisons, like I was saying. Not Mr. Garrison, because you don't want to do that. That's terrible. And I know I keep mentioning Mr. Garrison, but damn it. This is just a warning you should live by. Don't do anything with or like Mr. Garrison. That's just a given. Or Mrs. Garrison. Or Ms. or whatever he, she, or it's going by at this episode, But this episode, I mean in general. So, we're going to actually move some of those guys off the island. They're going to try to go find a new place to settle. But I'm sure that won't be today. No, not really. Maybe tomorrow, though, we'll see where they're headed. Oh, it's nice to know Nazi Jesus can build engineers. Physics, sweet. So we can get steam engine. Yeah, steam engine. I believe it also allows you to research. It allows you to build a wonder called the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is located in Paris, France. you see, and its effect is it increases everyone in the game's opinion of you by 25 points on a 100-point scale. So typically, the other people's opinion of me is usually like 10 or less. So it'll up it by 25 points immediately, and then over time they'll forgive you for stuff that they see as slights, like you kicking their troops out of your territory. They see that as offensive, because clearly they should just be allowed to march willy-nilly through your territory. Freaking jerkasses. That's just not cool. Not cool at all. You know what is cool? Staying in school and staying off the smack. Advice to live by. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sweet, the ship is on a roll. However, oh, we still had one settler, engineer left over. Well, he's going to go help the guy transform that mountain. Yeehaw! But I think for now, we're just going to transform the map into a wide-out view and end this video. We'll see you next time.